the direction that the society seems to be taking is using their motor vehicles to travel from A to B, any point, in fact. So if council could encourage more stacked car parking, which has been perhaps integrated into the landscape and it doesn't become an eyesore to the local community, then that would be a good thing, so that it could facilitate people to enter into these smaller town centres and shop and dine and etc. With sustainability and design, we try to embody that in every design we do, from the small house to the commercial fit out or what, and we try to encourage our clients to adopt these principles. I think Ku-ring-gai Council needs to encourage town centres like Wahroonga, because even though in the last few years we've had Westfield move in just up the road, and people can just go completely up the road to get whatever they want, I think it's important to maintain these types of town centres, and ways of retaining these town centres, I think, is by encouraging a community type village feel to each of these little town centres. If you're sending your children to private schools and things, the Upper North Shore is a fantastic place to be.
I feel very safe having my children around here. I think because there do seem to me to be a lot of older people in the area, and a lot of those people are home during the day and after school, and it does make you feel a bit safer because they're around. So I really hate to see, especially along the highway, all those they were talking about putting lots of high-rise, buildings, things. I would hate to see that, because it would bring a lot more cars, a lot more, more high-rise buildings. Just doesn't seem to suit the area. It's nice to keep it, a lot of older homes, a lot of older buildings. It's nice to keep the heritage and make it, don't go and put lots of high-rise buildings. It doesn't really suit the area, and it could change it completely. In 25 years' time, I would hope that it's still the same area that it is now. Lots of beautiful trees, not overpopulated, just exactly as it is now. It'd be really nice.
Well, I don't know. The young kids, see, my kids are just into the parks. They're into the parks, the football, the basketball, all of those facilities at the moment. We go on bike rides, bushwalks, all of those kind of things. People tend to be doing dual occupancies now. A lot of houses, you've got one block putting two houses on it. That's a worry when people, two neighbours are selling together now and selling to a developer, and that worries me, because like our kids play in the streets at the moment, dead end streets, and because there's not many cars around, there's not much traffic. So all of that kind of thing will produce more traffic in the local area, and you're not happy for your kids to be riding around on bikes around the streets and stuff. So I've got friends with teenagers, and they often say, there's not much for teenagers to do, but it's not something I put a lot of thought into. Well, what can they do? I suppose I'll be thinking of that when mine gets to teenagers. So I think Ku-ring-gai in 25 years' time will be a much busier place, because it's such a great place to live.